Hi there. This video will help you install the Kickidler data loss prevention software using the one-click installation package. This method of installation consists of two steps. Let's start with the first one. The name of the installation package is Setup One Click. Run the installation as an administrator. The terminal window opens, where the progress of the package installation is shown. The information window notifies you that the one-click installation must be run on the machine that will serve as the server. It also draws your attention to the fact that the open monitoring mode is enabled by default, meaning the employee will be notified of such monitoring. Then the license agreement window opens. Once you've reviewed it, click Next to start the installation process. Microsoft SQL Server Express will be installed and configured automatically. No additional steps are required from you during this process. Then, the installation of the software administrator begins, during which the database structure and the necessary indexes will be created. When the administrator installation is complete, the server configuration wizard starts. At this stage, you can specify your trial or purchased key. Also here, in the server configuration window, you can request a trial key for 50 users for a period of 2 weeks. If monitoring one user is enough for your test, then skip the key activation, leaving the software in demo mode, and click Next. After that, the installation of the software server will continue. After the installation is complete, a window with a summary of logins and passwords required for working with the software opens in the browser. Here's a reminder that by default, to enter the management module, both login and password are BOSS. By clicking the login link, we will now make a test login to BOSS Online. Once again, by default, to enter both BOSS Online and BOSS Offline, the login and password are BOSS. The following shortcuts will be created on the home screen: Global Settings, which is a module for the software setup, shortcuts for logging into the BOSS Online and BOSS Offline management modules, and the Client Setup folder with the client installation package. Administrator and Server folders are created in the Start menu. In the Administrator folder, you can find a shortcut for opening the global settings and configuring the database, if necessary, as well as go to the local help file that provides information on setting up the software and its further use. The Server folder contains shortcuts for running and stopping the server, and server settings where you can view your license information, specify or update your license key, or make adjustments to your server settings. Here you can also request the server log if necessary. The Client Setup folder contains a file needed for quick installation of the client side on users' computers. The client side must be installed on each computer of the employees you plan to monitor. If you're using a terminal server, it's enough to install the client side only once on the terminal server. After that, all the users who are logged onto this terminal server will automatically be monitored. Run the inst_client.exe file as administrator. If a web browser or an email client is running during the client installation, it is advisable to close it before the installation begins. In the Settings window, in the Server Machine field, specify the IP address or the name of the computer on which the server side is installed. By default, this field contains the name of the PC on which the software has just been installed using the one-click method. When installing the client, we strongly recommend that you test the connection to the server by clicking Test. If the connection is successful, the client will be installed once you click OK. Let's return to the desktop. To enter the Manager module, click the BOSS shortcut. To log into BOSS Online or BOSS Offline, use the login and password that were given earlier. Here's a reminder, it's BOSS for both of them. In the left window, you can see the client side that has just been installed. With this, the one-click installation of the Kickidler DLP software is complete.